previous lesson, we learned about some logical functions and formulas. So in this lesson, what we're going to learn about is the if function, which is one of the most important function in Microsoft Excel. And you will see that the if function is being used quite a lot in a lot of courses, and you will see that it is used in also a lot of places, like an example like business, and then even in educational purposes. Okay, so firstly, what we're going to learn about what if function is, and how it works. So the if function is one of the most important popular functions in Excel, and it allows you to make logical comparisons between a value and what you expect. So an if statement can have two results. The first result is if your comparison is true. The second, if your comparison is false. Okay, so you have to remember those. So it's either going to show you in false or is it just true. Okay, you can also change the parameter. Now what we're going to do first is have some data here. Example, let's make a table. So it's going to be fast, so you don't have to worry about it. So let's just add in let's add some fruits. Okay, apples, bananas, I'm going to do is grapes, and some coconuts. Okay, so let's just stick to these. Now I'm going to do is add in some numbers. 8, 9, okay, 9 is good, 10, 3. Okay, let's just stick to this. This is just an example. So now what we're going to learn about or find is the result. So we learned in the logical functions, like how we're going to get the results, right? So what you're going to do first is click on a cell where you're going to get your results, and then I'm going to do is click IF. Now I'm going to use the function which is IF, which I'm using right now. So I'm going to press the tab to open parentheses, and when you open parentheses, you can see that you have to put in logical test or logical value or arguments. So the range is 8 now. So I'm going to find out if the range or the selected data is, let's say that it's greater than 5. Okay, it is greater than 5, right? So I'm going to do is, if it is greater than 5, now I wanted to show it in something like okay, I wanted to show it like okay. I'm gonna press this and then close the parenthesis, hit OK, enter, and you can see that the number or the statement is true. So due to the statement being true, it is being shown as okay. If I want it to show it as yes, okay, so I can also do that, and you will see that it will turn into yes. Now let's do it in the same way. Okay, as I do it in the same way, you can also use the fill header, and then you can like get the other answers. See, well, this is false. Why is it false? Because that data is not true. Okay, it is not greater than 5. So this is how you can like use if function. So let me show you it to you again. So why is it like not like true? Okay, so it's not true because it is not greater than 3, is not greater than 5. But if I say if it's greater than 2 and I wanted to change the statement, so I'm gonna do is if it is greater than 2, so I'm gonna do is press on large. Okay, let's say large, click on enter, and yes, it is large. Now I'm going to use the fill header again, and you will see that this is false because there are no data right over here. So I'm going to do is hit on this, delete them, and then I'm going to do the same thing over here. See, if you do it from here, it's gonna like tell you the different data, but if you do it from here, like editing the data again, then you will see that it will turn out to be whatever you're doing or whatever statement you want. Okay, so this is it for if function. Now what we're going to learn about is if function, which is IFS. Okay, which is if function. So equal IFS. You can see that there is a function called IFS, if function. So when you open up the parenthesis, yeah, you can obviously do that. Okay, so firstly what we're going to learn about is that what is ifs function. Okay, this is also one of those variables or variants of ifs function, but in this function or in ifs function, it checks whether one or more conditions are met and returns a value that corresponds to the first true condition. Ifs function can take the place of multiple nested if statement and is much easier to read with multiple conditions. So I'm going to show you like how ifs function works. Okay, so just as I told you how ifs function work, So now what we're gonna do is add something here. So I'm gonna do is type in coffee. Oh, sorry, not here. So I'm gonna do is add in some data right over here, just coffee. Now I'm gonna do is add in chicken. Okay, I'm gonna do this is delete them. Also delete this one. I'm gonna do here is type in tomatoes. Okay, let's just delete the extra ones. Let's just do it from here. I'm gonna delete cell. I don't need extra grapes and coconuts and coffees. I'm gonna do is just delete them. So let's just stick to this, okay? So now what we're gonna learn about our add is ifs function, which is IFS. Well, as we talked about what ifs function is, so I'm gonna like start applying it. So equal IFS, so it's gonna obviously take like a lot of logical tests, okay? So what I'm gonna do is start with something which is already here. So I'm gonna do is logical test. So I'm gonna take this G5, okay? So I'm gonna take in G5. I'm gonna like take G5 because G5 is apple, right? So I'm gonna do is equal apple, okay? So remember to put under your double quotation apples, my bad, apples, and then double quotation again. Now what we're gonna do is if it is apples, I'm gonna put in it's a fruit, okay? Fruit, then double quotation again, and then just press on comma. Then I'm gonna do is if it is grapes, okay? So I'm gonna do is double quotation again, okay? Or like select the the reference again, okay? Select the reference, and then what we're gonna do is logical test 2 is G5 again, G5, okay? G5 equals to if it is grapes, okay? Double quotation, grapes, double quotation again, comma, fruit, okay, double quotation, my bad, fruit, double quotation to close it, then comma again, G5. Now what I'm gonna do is add in coffee, okay? If it is coffee, double quotation, coffee, coffee, okay? Then double quotation, okay, comma, then double quotation, something like if it is a coffee, it's a drink, right? Drink, double quotation, comma again. Now we're gonna do is add in chickens, okay? What we're gonna do is G5 again, add in G5 equals to if it is chicken, double quotation, chickens, double quotation, close. Now if it is chicken, it is meat, okay? Let's write in protein. Let's write in protein, double quotation, close, then comma, then it ends, then logical test 5, okay? Logical test 5 is again G5, okay? If it is tomatoes, G5 if it's equal to tomatoes, tomatoes, okay? Double quotation, close. Then what you're gonna do is put in a comma, and then what we're gonna do is double quotation again. If it is tomatoes, it is a veg, okay? Veggie. Let's type in veggie, double quotation to close it, and then what we're gonna do is close the parenthesis and hit enter. And you can see that as it is fruit, so it's fruit. Now I'm gonna use the fill header and then find out. So according to the formula, it searches up all of those like reference cells, which is G5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So according to that, you can see that if it's like grape, obviously it's going to turn out as fruit. So in grape it turned out as fruit. If it was coffee, it should have been a drink, so it turned out to be a drink. If it was chicken, chicken turns out to be protein. If it is like tomatoes, it's going to turn out to be veggie. So let me show you again. So let me put in coffee again to like show you that it actually works. So it turned out to be a drink. I didn't even do anything. It just like automatically did its work and used the fill header to find out the data. So I'm going to do is type in grapes here, and you will see that it will automatically find out that it is a fruit. Hit enter, and you can see that this is a fruit. Okay, so this is how ifs function and if function works in Microsoft Excel. So I prefer or like suggest for someone like keeps using it, or like someone should like keep on emphasis on if and ifs function, because this is like a really important function in Microsoft Excel and can be used in your daily life. So now let's move on with the next lesson.